Hello, this is Pam. Today is, I think it's the 18th of July, and it's in the evening. I'm sitting out in my backyard and making this video just to renew the series I had before, Just the Facts, Ma'am. And what it entailed was, I would talk about the diet that I was on. I would give, little things that I was going through, and, successes or failures, and, well, there's not going to be any failures this time. I'm just kidding. But it was pretty successful until I got tired of it. What it was, I was just eating TV dinners, okay? Like the lean cuisine, anything that was under 300 calories, I would eat. And I'd eat it twice a day, and I'd eat a moderate breakfast, and I'd have 2 snacks. And I did lose about 16 or 18 pounds. It was easy enough to do. I didn't have to cook. And, but the problem was, well, I hurt my hip. So I couldn't get around as good. So I couldn't get to the store. So then it got to be where I was ordering from Instashop or Instacart. And I would start ordering things that I really wanted, okay? And I think at that time everybody was indoors, so we were doing a lot more eating. And that's no excuse for bad behavior, but that was mine, okay? Anyway, but there's not going to be any excuses this time, I hope. Last night was tough. It was my first night of really taking away the sugar. I had a mini cry almost. I made chicken tenders, the same kind like Pink Fairy makes. You put them in the oven, you put some like this dressing on it, and and you just let it cook. It turned out horrible. I am not a good cook. Stop, Hercules. And I am not a good cook in any shape or form. Really not. Cooking is not my thing. And anyway, so I opened up a can of green beans and I had cottage cheese. So last night basically all I ate was cottage cheese and green beans. So today I decided to do something, the same meal basically. I went and I got a rotisserie chicken from the store. It was already cooked, thank God. And I had green beans, and I had some green beans, I put onions in there, and that was it. And I had cottage cheese. It's basically something I can eat. I don't like chicken, particularly, I don't. And, like that especially, I don't. But I'm eating this for weight loss, excuse the dogs and all that. Well, anyway, I'm not eating this for deliciousness. I'm eating this for life-sustaining and weight loss. Come on. Behave. Come on, behave. And, the people over there. And, so that's what I did. And this morning I had I made 3 slices of bacon. I ate 2. I gave part. I gave a little bit to the dog, and the rest I just threw away. And I cooked 3 eggs, and I gave 1 to Hercules because I give him an egg all the time. Well, not all the time, but sometimes. And that's about it. That's all I had. And I had what else did I have? I had 1 piece of keto bread, and that was it. And you saw what I ate for lunch. I had 2 pieces of turkey meat, and I had 2 pieces of pepper jack cheese and a yogurt. I don't really like yogurt, but it's not that bad. It fills you up. It's thick, and it does fill you up. So I'll be eating yogurt. I can do this. I'm in a different place right now, and like I had said before, I never really eat anything anyways. I pick at food, and I eat more junk than I eat anything. So what I'm basically doing is retraining myself You don't have to eat junk. You don't have to eat crap. You can eat food. And if you don't want to eat that much, hey, you might get a bonus. You might lose some weight. I'm not keeping track of anything. I haven't weighed myself since Sunday, and I won't weigh myself again until Sunday. Not even sneaking. I'm not. I'm not going to fall into that trap. I'm not. I did talk to my nutritionist I had before when I had the weight loss surgery, and I talked to her about did protein drinks and do the reset. She says it's not, don't do it. It's not really true. It doesn't work. And the best way to do is just restrict your calories, or not calories, carbohydrates, and your intake, and eat less, 30 or less carbs a day, and cut out the sugar. And she said, you know, you should have no problem. You know, make sure to take a vitamins, but I haven't done that. I have an appointment in probably a week, maybe a week and a half, and to go talk to her, and she'll give me some more advice, and maybe do some tests to see why I could gain weight like this back. I told her I know why, because I went back to drinking soda, and I did it my way, and I didn't do it their way. And when you do it your way, you're not going to win. It's going to always be a loss. Stop, Hercules. And so, yeah. So now I'm going to try to do it their way. You know, I know I'm not 100%. I'm never 100%, but I'm doing it as close as what I remembered to the gastric bypass. I'm doing it. I'm eating basically 3 times a day and a snack. And portions, you know. I'm not, like, I had 2 pieces of chicken on my plate. I didn't eat both. I ate 1. But I always take an extra piece just in case I wanted it. Just like bacon. I'll make more bacon than I absolutely really need, but usually I don't eat it. The eggs, the same thing. Basically, you just need 1 egg, you know. So I'm trying my best to do it the right way and see what happens. Not make this a big deal. Not writing down everything. Not weighing myself every day. Not, you know, not going out and buying all this weird stuff, you know. Not buying extra clothes. Not, you know, setting any goals that are unattainable. You know, if I say, okay, I would like to, my goal, I do have a goal. My goal is 60 pounds in a year. And I think I could do it. I would be well under 200, and I would be back closer to where I was when I was at my lowest. Now, my lowest, I was 168. That was my very lowest. And I was quite thin, I thought. I wasn't skinny thin. No. I don't want to be skinny thin. I never have been a skinny thin person. There's nothing wrong with skinny thin. I think it's great, especially the people that don't have to work at it. That's great, you know? That's a gift. But I'm not that person. I still like to eat, and, you know, I mean, they eat too, because I know plenty of people who are just thin, and they eat what they want. They eat twice what I eat, but it's the way they eat it and the time that they eat it, and they don't eat it all the time. So that's what my goal is right now. And will I attain it? I hope so. I'm not going to be negative about this. I know I'm going to get tired of chicken. I have other food in there. I have hamburger. I can make hamburgers. All you do is take away the bread. Take away the bread. That's all it is. Don't eat potatoes. Leave the potatoes alone. You don't have to have potatoes. And if you really want one, you don't have even the keto bread. You have that, and that's it. But I don't need that right now. I don't need potatoes. I'm good. I'm good without it. You eat 3 times a day. Some people say you'll eat when you're hungry. Well, I don't want to get hungry to where I'm famished and I'm going to overeat, or I'm going to panic. And because I'm food motivated, just like Hercules. I'm food motivated. And, you know, if I do make a mistake, I could start over. It's not a big deal. I just don't make a mistake the second day. You have one bad day, okay, but I'm not giving myself that out though. I'm not. Stop. You know, somebody told me, somebody on my family says, well, why don't you give yourself a free day? No, because if I didn't get enough to eat that free day, I'd go to the second day. No, 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 no. No free days, no freebies, no nothing. You know, if an occasion happens, like my daughter's birthday is coming up, we'll probably go up to eat. I'll eat. I just don't have to pick, you know, the most carbohydrate laden food. I just I can pick something else. And if I don't have that much control, then I'm in trouble already. Walk, exercise. Exercise can be attained in so many different ways. I mean, I'm just gonna walk. That's all it is. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna try to start walking a little bit more every day. I mean, with Hercules or without Hercules. Maybe it's better without Hercules, because Hercules, when he's done, he's done. And, you know, stop. He doesn't, when he gets tired or he's done walking, he's ready to go home. I could walk by myself. I could take him with me, whatever. I'm going to start going around the block, and then maybe one time, then 2 times, and then maybe 3 times. You know, by that time they're going to call the police on me. But it's a way to get some exercise in and not joining a gym. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm not changing my life where, oh, I'm going to go. I've done that before, bought the bathing suit. I want to join the swimming, you know. And I never liked it because the pool wasn't right. There was always an excuse. I'm not using no excuses. I am the decider if this succeeds or fails, you know. I do have a goal. I want to go on vacation next year. But I'm not going to say, well, I'm going to go on vacation and take money out of, I could take money out of the bank, but I didn't work for it. I didn't do anything. All I've done this summer thus far is sit on my ass and eat. True. And I think you should work a little bit hard for something that you want. And another little bit more facts, I wouldn't have the stamina to keep up. Now I can go to Memphis because a lot of the people are my age or older. They're not doing a lot of walking. There's not a lot of activity going on there. It's about, you know, you walk through those buildings and that's it. And then you sit and then you look and then you eat and then, you know, no. When I go next year, I'll be able to do everything. Maybe twice if I want, you know. I don't want to be tired. You know, I want to be able to enjoy myself. And there's some health issues that I would love to see alleviate themselves, and which with weight loss it would, and I know it. We'll get into that another day. And this is for a lot of people who have weight on them, and you know, I'm sure a lot of people have this going on. But otherwise, things are good. I'm in a very positive space. I don't have the sugar in me. I haven't had, I might have had today 25 carbs. And I really haven't counted. I know I had that one slice of bread, and it was the keto, whatever. And I had cottage cheese, and that's low. And I had, cheese. I don't like cheese either. Surprisingly, I'm eating it. I'm not really a dairy person. I'm really not. I don't like yogurt. But you know what? It's high in protein, so you need protein. And so I'm eating what is good for weight loss. I might get some blueberries, you know, I don't know. I might get some blueberries and raspberries. I don't know. I have to think about that. I have to look at the carb rate on that. But stay away from milk, stay away from cereals, stay away from things that will trigger me to eat. Not gonna fall into the Atkins cookie thing, you know. Say, oh, buy these, you know, it's low carb. I ain't falling into that. It just tricks your mind. And I'm just gonna stay away from this stuff, okay? I've had enough chocolate in this last year, probably for 3 people. Well, not necessarily chocolate, just junk. primarily Little Debbie cakes, okay? I keep it real there. Little Debbie cakes and soda, Coke. That's my downfall right there. I do allow myself one Coke, Diet Coke a day, but if I don't need it, I won't have it. I don't think I need it tonight. But if I feel like I do, I'll have it. It's a no, you know, it's those little tiny cans things, yeah. And I'm not allowing myself anything else. It's just whatever is on there. You know, I drink the, what's it called? Something zero is a drink. It's they told me Powerade Zero when I had the surgery. Before she told me I could drink that, so I went back and I bought some. I bought a drink. I love it. So it's very refreshing actually. So anyway, I just want to keep you all up and just let you all know that you too can do this if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. You're perfect the way you are. Don't do it for any other reason other than you want it. So lose weight or do whatever goal you have in mind. I just got to a place in my life where I had no direction. I mean, I didn't even have no goals. I didn't even care. I really gave to about anything anymore. And it's a scary place because then you stop caring. Then what are you living for? Not to improve yourself. But anyways, you take care. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And just the facts. Bye.